Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 2017 Ford M Sport Fiesta RS. Now this has 754 horsepower, 666 pounds-feet of torque from its 1.6 litre turbocharged inline-4 engine, and the car itself now weighs 2,600 pounds. Now has no, it actually doesn't have any of them. Sorry, it already had all-wheel drive off-road tyres and off-road suspension, because I just remembered that this is actually a rally car. And it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.770 seconds, 0 to 105.033 seconds, and go to a top speed of 181 miles an hour. So we couldn't actually upgrade all that much to this car. The engine got upgraded, the brakes got upgraded, it's slightly lighter than it was originally, and the tyres front and rear are wider. But everything else is the same, because like I said, this was a fully fledged rally car or some kind of motorsport vehicle for going off-road already, probably rallycross or something like that. So yeah, not much to change, but it is still way more powerful than it was originally, because it had about 375 horsepower stock. So yeah, dealing with nearly 400 extra horsepower, which is exactly a a small amount. So it's definitely got all of that to deal with, but it does have all of the underneath stuff going for it. And now that it's lighter and got wider tyres, it's yeah, even better than it was originally. So yeah, it's all good on that front. I did have to lengthen the gearing on this though, because it was originally topping out at about 143 miles an hour. So yeah, that would be no way near quick enough for this series, because you can do that or more than that on some of these more straight parts on this course, never mind at the end on the tarmac. So yeah, definitely have to lengthen those gears. So it's probably not quite as quick off the line or out of the corners as it would have been stock, but it's going to be made up for, maybe even more so in terms of top speed, because yeah, pretty much every car on this series has been above 143, especially when we come to the end. So definitely needed that higher top speed. It's still not ridiculously high. It's often the fastest at the top end that we've had on this series. Being more than enough hopefully for the end of this course, which we are coming up to now. So not particularly quick at the top end, even with the lengthening gears at 159 mile an hour. And a time of 2 minutes 3 seconds .417 puts it behind many a car that is not made for going out on this kind of course, but it's still far from the slowest vehicles that we have had on this series. Just not quite as quick as you would expect for a car that is, meant for going off-road. So yeah, it matches a GMC Cyclone, beats a BMW Z4 Roadster, Ford Supervan 3, Porsche Macan Turbo, Mini X-Raid All-4 Racing Countryman, Honda S800, Toyota MR2 SC, Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, Hot Wheels Rip Rod, and a Lotus Exige S. Slightly behind though than over a Triumph TR6 Pi, Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, Maserati MC12, as well as other off-road vehicles like the Dodge Durango SRT, the Celica GT4 from '92, Maserati Levante S, GMC Typhoon, and the Lamborghini Urus, and far off likes of the Lamborghini Diavolo GTR, which still reigns supreme at the top of the leaderboard. But yeah, still a good car. It's definitely one that is really rather agile and quick up to a point, but as we got into 5th or 6th gear, it does slow down quite a fair bit, because yeah, it doesn't have the most power, it's got all-wheel drive, and yeah, at the end of the day it is meant for quick shifting and low top speed, but able to get up to that kind of top speed in no time at all. Whereas obviously when you lengthen those gears, it does slow down a fair bit at the top end, but still had everything going for it underneath, so it was a breeze to drive, just not a particularly quick car to drive. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.